Question 1347. Would you rather be unable to speak and write or unable to read?
I'd rather not speak and write because we have Stephen Hawking that can show us that we can do other things. We can do like different stuff. You know what I mean? He was able to like type things. We have like really awesome technology to where we can take different things. We can use thought and move stuff now through infrared technology. So I want to be able to read.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say the limit on it is you basically you could knock. The level of communication you could have is knocking or nodding your head or got nothing more meaningful. You'd have to expand it out from there.
Oh man, we could just engineer the crap out of that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, that's entirely possible.
I personally don't want to learn Morse code. I don't want to learn Morse code, so I'm going to go with, I guess I'm not reading. Everything's going to be books on audiobooks. That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah.
That's fair, too.
That's fair. That works.
That's fair.
Purple says,
and if you haven't had The Demon Haunted World on audiobook, read by Carrie Elways, it's a Carl Sagan book. I have a very hard
book here. I have a book somewhere here, but yes. I haven't heard it.
But the audiobook is read by Carrie Elways, who is Wesley from The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Would this be no speaking and writing since you were born, or it happened?
No. The question was, I had to shorten it down. The question was that you lost these abilities. So you are a fluent reader. Or you're a fluent talker. But
Andy does pose a good thing there, man. You can listen to books, man, because I tell you, I'm very happy when I listen to Carrie Elways reading Carl Sagan. I'm just saying. That works for me.
Purple says you have to read and write to be able to use the internet. No, you don't need to be able to read to use the internet. You need to be able to write to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell that to the blind people who use the internet.
Yeah,
so wait a minute. So I could read, let's say, okay, so I could write, but I can't read my own writing? Is this what's happening?
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
No, that's disturbing.
Wait a minute, that's not what the question said.
You haven't seen my handwriting.
I was going to say, my handwriting is, I've got notes over here I can't
speak and write.
It's a communication question, basically. You would be unable to communicate in any normal dialogue. Anything you did would be a lot slower.
Well, that would probably make my job very hard.
I don't read the chat now. Randolph says, the question seems to have a logical problem. How can one write properly if they can't read what they just wrote? Millions of children manage it. Every single day. It goes from the teacher, through the children, onto the paper without pressing through the brain of either.
Oh my god! Can I sing my way through life instead? Says Kystra. Is it Kystra or Kistra?
I call her Jen. She's my daughter.
Oh my gosh! We could do like totally in the form of musicals. Musical expression
she would like that.
For the rest of
she
the
would
time.
love that. Did you see my? You don't. My carols. She sang all my carols at Christmas.
Oh wow!
We've got read and write. You can still communicate with people directly and have someone read and write for you. Yes, you can. Julie protests the question. Why? Literacy is relatively new, so actually maybe sacking off reading. I think now that we've got audiobooks, I think reading is probably it's a cop-out answer, but it's damn good.
I have a question. Was Carol named after Carols, or were Carols named after Carol?
I have no idea. There will be an answer to that shortly. We have an elf. Makes sense. She's not short either. Right. At this point in my life, I would say I want to speak right. I would be happy to share what's in my head for the rest of my life. Purple says, my neighbour was illiterate. It was a huge problem for him. Whenever he got mail, he brought it to us to read. And we had to fill out forms for him. Randolph says, okay, I give up reading then, because there's a lot of technology that can read for me.
Mm-hmm.
Harmonica Man says, I used to read on average 3,000 words per minute, down to hardly ever now. Ricardo can't decide. And people are complimenting Jen's voice. I protest because reading is my favourite thing. Well, choose reading then. You can. That's one of the options. Does writing include typing? It includes typing with your hands in the way that we can do it now fast. Imagine typing with a stick on your forehead. You could definitely type
I
with
mostly
a stick
do
on your
voice
forehead.
to text, which means it picks up my accent so words are spelled wrong all the time.
Word Carol is derived from the old French word.
Y'all, what's going on?
All y'all.
All y'all up in here.
That's right. The plural.
Right. The word carol is derived from the old French word caroli. Caroli?
Oh,
A circle dance accompanied by singers.
interesting.
Well, that doesn't answer the question.
And if they're naked, then they're witches.
That just moves the question to a different time.
That's a
period.
stereotype.
Answer it at all.
Right. Did Mike?
And why do some carols have 2 L's and some only 1?
There are no L's in some.
Okay, I'll accept that. I don't know that that's true, but I'll accept it for now.
Mike. And I'm getting told off for reading French repeatedly.
Oh.
People like when I read things from other languages. It
Dave,
sounds so bad.
Dave, would you like me to put stuff in the chat?
No!
Again, for you to, like in super chats for you to read out.
Half my super chats from you are in other languages that you make me read things.
Oh no, it wasn't just in other languages. I'd make sure I put it in Arabic characters or something like that.
I have to translate it and then pronounce it.
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I think I would settle for listening to audiobooks. And personally, I love hearing the dulcet tones of Stephen Fry.
Yes, I do. Harry Potter for me is Stephen Fry.
Yes, and Sherlock Holmes as well.
Yes.
He has a sleep story on an app I have called Fields of Gold or something. I don't remember. It's something that it's not Fields of Gold. It's something, but it's lavender. So I don't know. It's Fields of Lavender or something like that, and it's really nice. Knocks me out every time.
Well, that's what lavender does.
Well, I mean, lavender plus Stephen Fry means you're going to sleep really well that evening, I guess. So.
Does it? Fair enough. Okay, Jenny.
What?
Did you answer?
What was the question?
Would you rather be unable to speak and write or unable to read?
Oh, no, I didn't answer.
Would you like to?
Sure, I can do that.
Tonight?
Let me read that one more time.
Oh.
I would say read, because I could always have Audible books, and I could always get a proofreader to go through what I'd written.
Very good.
But I need to speak because I'm just so experienced and good at saying stupid things.
Fair enough.
I was going to be a bit of a dick and just answer this by just knocking on not saying anything.
That's great. That's great.
Because I know, obviously, Dave might want to get out of here at some time this evening. I'm actually going to say, yeah, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so I probably do that more than reading because it's something that's kind of not easy for me to do when my job is sticking an audiobook for a few hours. Great. And also, I would say if I didn't have the ability to read, one upside of it was I might save myself a lot of like getting pissed off by stuff I see on Twitter and Facebook.
You could just quit Twitter and Facebook.
I could just do that. I mean, yeah, but it's like a drug, isn't it?
But
It
then they
hooks you
win.
in.
And then you feel like a loser for quitting. You're like, I
Right,
totally
wait
should
there.
have stuck this
I
out.
have to read
you
a
know?
super chat. I have to try and read a super chat.
I
Thank
could,
you for
quit, I could quit drinking as well, but I'm not going to.
Not going to. $2 super chat from Yuhan, who says, Tengo relaciones intimas con las ardilas.
He has intimate relations.
Does he?
I don't remember what Ardias is. Right off the top of my head. I have intimate relations with and I don't know what Ardias is right off. I took Spanish. Squirrels.
Squirrels! Julie says with squirrels.
I have intimate relations with the squirrels. There you go. Tengo relaciones íntimas con las ardillas.
If Stool's here, he will have cut that for his soundboard.
Probably. He'll probably do it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.